Thomas Scherer owns and runs Pulse Pharmacy, which is just off Whitlock Avenue, right behind the Waffle House. And you do a bunch of cool stuff, like you do your own compounding?
Yes, sir. We compound for humans and animals, and then we package meds for months so that patients who might have a little bit of difficulty or just quite frankly don't want the hassle, we package them up daily and have them ready that, lets them have the ability to do other things.
Right, and you tell people when their prescriptions are running out.
We do. We try and stay on top of refills, talking and communicating with the doctor.
Having somebody that's got your back, especially when it comes to prescriptions, is a great service to have. And the website is
poolsrx.com.
Bring the museum back to life.
People sit out on the front porch hoping people will come by.
Go forth and do good.
It's insane. I have the most understanding wife in the world.
I treat everybody the same thing.
Oh, that's the other thing I love about Marietta. It's like a melting pot.
You are listening to Marietta Stories. Each week, veteran podcaster Bill Nowicki brings you the heartwarming, interesting, and fun stories from the people that make the community of Marietta, Georgia, a place to call home. Here's your host, Bill Nowicki.
Hey everybody, this is Bill Nowicki. Welcome to Marietta Stories Podcast. I went to Marietta Art in the Park yesterday and I got my caricature done. I said that much better than I did in the episode. And I met a few really fun ladies, Dee Williams, Lissa Miller, and Victoria Scales. And I just started talking to them. Victoria was getting her caricature done right next to me. So it was a lot of fun, but they were all celebrating their birthday to talk about how they got together. But I love the power of the mic, just showing up, not knowing anybody, and starting to talk to them and have a really fun conversation in a few seconds. So I think you'll enjoy that. I also interviewed Ashley Roland, who's the caricature artist that did my caricature. So you'll have fun. We talked a lot about how he got started and what his life was like that makes him want to be on the road like 50-something weeks a year. So check it out and tell a couple friends about the show. I'm very excited to say we have over, I think 57,000 downloads. So it's very popular. And as people get to know more about podcasts, it's going to be even more popular in the future. So I really appreciate it, and I love getting people's stories out there because otherwise maybe they wouldn't get told. So what's your name?
Victoria.
Victoria, we're at the Marietta Square, what's it called? Art something or other?
Yes, celebrate.
Art in the Park.
Celebrating our birthdays. We all have finally made the 55th year mark.
55 years. I never would have guessed it.
That's right.
You guys look great.
We've been together 27 years.
Where'd you meet?
We met at our church back in the day, in the early 90s.
You still going to church?
We still go to church.
There you go. Yeah, I took your friend's selfie. They were having some issues with the camera. There was a challenge. You can't talk off mic here.
Today is Lissa's birthday.
Lissa, happy birthday.
He made the 55th mark
What?
first. She's the baby.
Your birthday's today, September 1st. Mine's the 9th, so we're both Virgos. Yeah, I didn't make it yet, but I think I'll make it. I feel pretty good.
What's your name?
We want to tell people how great Marietta is.
Marietta, though.
What?
So we're not from Marietta.
Well, that's okay. We want to bring people in from outside. We don't want to just keep to ourselves. We want people like yourselves to come in. And here comes the train. But tell me, where are you guys from?
I'm from Howell County, Northeast Georgia, Gainesville, Georgia.
Is there mountains up there?
Yes, beautiful mountains.
Is that why you stayed there?
Yes.
You hesitated. Why is that?
Because I like the variety of the weather, the hot, warm, and the cold. It changes up.
So you have a beautiful place overlooking the mountains?
Yes.
All right, that's nice. So what are you guys going to do for your birthday? What's your name, by the way?
Lissa.
Happy birthday, Lisa. And what are you guys doing for your birthday besides walking around and looking at stuff? I don't see much stuff you bought.
We're just walking around, enjoying being out here and looking at the wonderful art and dreaming that we can buy some of this stuff at some point.
Are you guys all living in the same area, Hall County?
No, I live in Henry County.
I'm from Howell County, but I stay in Clayton County.
I'm in Henry County.
Where in Henry County?
Stockbridge.
Never heard of it.
You never heard
No,
of
I'm pretty new to Georgia, 6
Where are
years.
you from?
Well, New Jersey, but let's not bring that up. It's not about me. I want to talk about you guys.
How long you been here?
I've been here 6.5 years.
Oh, okay. Well, that's long enough.
I should know the geography. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. That's right. No excuse. You need to get out and venture.
Well, I see you.
Podcast too. So.
Well, yeah. Well, I see you did an adventure. Is that your first caricature?
Yeah, I decided, I need to be a little bit more humorous during my aging years, and so I'm going to be a comedian when I grow up.
What do you do now before you grow up?
Well, right now I do radio hosting on the CWR network. Really? Yeah, download our app, and I'm on Mondays and Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's called Welcome to Wholeness. You can
Welcome to Wholeness.
Yes, that's right.
What do you try to help people to do?
To be whole in their spirit, soul, and their body. Keep their physical, their mental, financial, social, relationships, the healthy lifestyle.
You're looking me over, I noticed.
Yeah, I was just checking you out.
What do you think, just on appearances?
Okay, you look okay.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Yeah.
I do salsa and Zumba.
All right, well, they do Zumba.
I do Zumba.
Isn't it fun?
Certified instructors.
Are you really?
She went to Zumba this morning in Tucker. I did.
Oh,
She
really?
goes way over to Tucker. She can just do a class in our neighborhood. I come.
A lot of work.
No, it's great.
Enjoy instead of do the hard work.
I could see you guys really enjoy yourselves being around each other. What's the biggest thing, would you say, keep you guys together? Because a lot of people go to church, meet people and then separate. What keeps you all together?
Staying in touch, communicating.
Texting?
No, talking and socializing, planning something, and keeping.
We like to go on road trips and go shopping together and eating and stuff. We have a lot of similar interests.
Yeah. Even though Lissa got married on us. Yeah.
How long have you been married?
It'll be 2 years on October.
Were you married previously, if you don't mind my asking?
Yes, I was.
What do you think's different about this time? No, probably not appropriate.
Marriage is still a lot of work, no matter if you've been in it twice, 3 times, 4 times, etc.
3 times a lady.
It takes work.
You got to have wholeness.
No relationship just happens. It doesn't have to be marital, and you can't have a relationship.
Friendships. You have to work on friendships.
You guys are too fast. I can't catch up with the mic. You got to be friends. You got to work on, and then so as a whole, how would you say?
It's a give and take. It's a sharing. You can't be around someone that's just a taker and a talker. They have to be a doer and a giver. So you have to be on the same page and flow together and make time for each other, or else it'll go dead.
Right.
Sacrifice. Let them be who they are and enjoy what they are. Don't try to change them. She wants to speak. The birthday girl.
Birthday girl.
Victoria made all the points that I was going to try to say, so I don't have anything to say after that.
Victoria is also a minister, so she always have a pulpit ministry that she likes to share and teach.
Yes.
All right, so
Amen corner.
Yes.
so when she's
Go to my website so you can order my books.
What is it? What's your website?
It's www.ssb523.com. It comes from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 23, where God wants us to be whole in our spirit, soul, and body. I have 4 books on there. 2 are relationships, 1 is on healthy eating, and 1 is a devotional.
Oh, great. Yeah, it does sound like you cover all the bases.
That's right. So you're going to stay in touch?
I will. And give me a card or something.
Talk about your marital relationship.
I don't know about that. Let's not go there.
And say you don't want to go to a lot of places. You don't want to go about how long you've been.
Well, see, that's why I have the mic in the show.
You're trying to keep stuff hidden, incognito. Inquiry minds. We're going to find out about you.
All right, I'll email you. Okay. I'll send an email tonight.
Okay. We'll look for the email.
It was a pleasure meeting you guys. We're taking up space for these dudes. We want them to get.
How are you on podcasts?
Just go on the podcast app and type in Marietta. I'm the only one.
Oh, okay. Wow. We can do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you guys. Have fun, but not too much. All right. All right. What was your name again?
Ashley.
Ashley?
Roland.
Ashley Roland?
That's right. That's right.
All right. I got your card. I will send you a link so everybody has it. Nice meeting everyone. Good luck with the selfies and the birthday and whatever else you got going on. So you have a YouTube channel, Ashley.
I have a YouTube channel, yes. I've been updating 3 times a week, and in the next few weeks it'll be 1 year old.
Why'd you choose to do it in the first place?
Well, I've always been a YouTuber, actually. I started a bunch.
Consumer or no?
No. Well, yes, a consumer, yes. There was 3 other times back in the early 2000s I started a channel and abandoned it, but most of the time it was because of the technology restrictions. But nowadays, I can take videos on my phone, edit the videos on my phone, and upload them from my phone. So all 3 steps from one device, and because I have an unlimited data plan, I can do all 3 of those steps from any location. So with as much as I travel around, finally, now I have the ability to update regularly from wherever I want to. And so now this new channel that I've got is actually staying consistently updated.
So you don't have to worry about getting back to the hotel tonight and then being bushed and then trying to do all the finishing touches.
A lot of what I do is I'll take video at whatever festival I'm at, and I will actually go ahead and import it into the editing program and start the editing as I go. As I take the video, the editing is already taking place. And sometimes by the end of the show, all I got to do is put in some finishing touches, add a little music or something, and I'll upload it minutes after the final video is done. It's so much easier than it was, because back in the early 2000s, I would had a digital camera, and I would take the video on one device, and then I would have to take it back to my laptop, import the video, and then open the program and import the video, and
like it is like quicksand.
Yeah, and then I would have to find a place that I could find some Wi-Fi. Then I would have to upload it. It ended up where I was taking more video than I could edit, and it just backlogged on me so much that I would just give up on them.
What's your focus of your YouTube videos?
Well, I am a traveling caricature artist. So I work at festivals and fairs every weekend throughout the entire year. And so...
That's 52 weekends.
Well, there is a Christmas light show that I do for the final 2 months of the year. So there is one big push at the end of the year that takes up a bunch of weekends. But for the most part, I'll do 1 and 2 weekend shows throughout the entire year. And so I do a video about whatever show I'm at and whatever city I'm at. And then I do a midweek video where I find something interesting in whatever city I'm visiting. You know, because while I'm drawing people, I'll ask them, is there anything here that I should really see before I leave? And I'll go make a video about that. And then on Thursday is Short Story Thursday. I always do a short story every Thursday. And sometimes they're made up, sometimes they're true stories. And so I do a Short Story Thursday, and then I throw in a few mini-sodes in there, and I'll do movie reviews. But it's about life living in a camper. Some of it's cooking videos, some of it's movie reviews, some of it is like thrift store finds, video game finds. You know, I do a lot of retro video gaming. I've got like 5 different video game systems in the camper. I've got 2 flat screens and 5 different video game systems in the camper.
I'm gonna check this out. It sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, so I do stuff about video games, thrift store finds, cooking videos, travel videos, and I'm a caricaturist, so you would think that my channel would be mostly about caricatures, but it's not. It's really about the life of the traveling caricaturist. Now, I do have some stuff about caricatures on there, but it's really not. It's not the overwhelming majority by far. And so I just recently started experimenting with live streaming the drawing as it's being done. That turned out to be pretty popular. So I've got some videos from that too. So that's the channel. It's
What's it called? How can folks find you?
It's Ashtoons the Vlog. And that's ASHTOONS, the, and then vlog, as in video log, VLOG. Now, if you type in Ashtoons for some reason on an Android app in YouTube, it autocorrects it to Ashton. So you might have to go back in and add an extra O before you can find me. But if you put in Ashtoons and the word vlog, I should be either the first or second thing that pops up. I'm almost a year old, and I really want to hit 200 subscribers before it's a year old. I only need 12 more to go. I've already promised that I'll buy a brand new gimbal if I hit that 200, so there's your motivation. Go subscribe and enjoy watching vlogs about the life of the traveling artist, the self-employed traveling caricature artist.
Great. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Now, I got to ask, how did this journey start for you?
How did it... Ooh. That's a question I'm not.
That's what a podcast is all about. Got to go deep.
Oh, this is not one that I hear what got you started in caricatures, but what got you started in the self-employed traveling caricature artist kind of business? I guess it would be the love of road trips that was instilled in me as a child because my family loved road trips.
Favorite one you went on as a kid?
Favorite road trip I ever went on is probably, oh goodness, Colonial Williamsburg. That was a wonderful trip. It was so much to see and so many shows to go to and so much to experience. Then the one we did in Washington, D.C., which I just did a short story Thursday about one of my experiences out there. Oh, good grief. All the snow...
It's coming up. It's coming out. All the stuff that's cobweb.
Snow skiing trips that we did. Oh, we walked up the Statue of Liberty. We saw Jamestown, went up the Washington Monument. We saw the Lincoln Memorial, went to the Smithsonian, went to, Liberty Bell, Plymouth Rock, Jamestown, Roanoke. There's just so many of them. So many of them.
Well, that's great. And what have people told you about Marietta you got to check out?
What have people told me? Marietta.
You know John Benet Ramsey's buried here?
I did not know that.
She is, and her mom, Patsy Ramsey, right down the street on Polk Street.
Huh.
That's interesting, isn't it?
That is. I might have to make a YouTube video about that.
Yeah, it closes at I want to say 5. They lock the gate, but if you go in the gate and just drive to the back, she's on the back right corner kind of thing. You'll see there's a little tree, and they hang little trinkets from the tree. But that's pretty cool.
It's a tragic story about her, though.
Oh my gosh, it is. But most people don't know that about Marietta.
No. I think out here there's a pizza place that everybody raves about. If we're talking about places in the square, there's a pizza place. I think it's called Marietta Pizza.
Marietta Pizza Company right down back behind me.
Yeah, that's the one. As far as the Marietta Square itself, that's what I hear a lot. Oh, and of course Eddie's Trick Shop.
All right, you got to go to Eddie's.
Everybody, it's like you say, I went to Marietta Square. Did you stop by Eddie's Trick Shop? Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome? Yeah, and it's been here forever too. I mean, I remember when I was a little kid going in there and playing with the fake dog poop and the fake vomit.
That's always good for a road trip, though.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I hope you enjoy your time here in Marietta. And thanks for doing my caricature. How do you say it properly?
You had it right.
Caricature.
Yeah, I mean, you're stumbling over it, but you are pronouncing it right. It's caricature. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, and I hope it turns out because I was like, I need something that. Can I take a picture of it and post it? Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
All right, man. Well, I'll put the link to your YouTube channel on my show notes so folks will find you and you'll meet your goal of getting how many subscribers?
I want 200.
200? Well, that's not a problem for our folks.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Not a problem.
You have been listening to the Marietta Stories podcast. Contact us at bill@mariettastories.com to let us know your show ideas. And don't forget to subscribe to the show on iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play so you don't miss an episode.